now. I'm not very big, but I believe I'm on according to what I'm seeing here. This is going to be the last time I'm going to try because I have no idea what's going on. It says I'm live, so I don't know. I've never had so much trouble getting on as I'm having right now. I don't have the screen real big because it seems like every time I get it big, it just disappears again and YouTube boots me out. So I'm not sure. It does say I have one on here. It says I have one viewer. So I'm not sure what's going on. I just made the screen real big and I've got my pop-out chat on. And if I minimize it, I can see if anybody's going to be chatting with me. But when I make it big, it doesn't seem to make it big for me. Let me try it that way. Okay, I've got the live chat up and I've got myself kind of in the middle. So if you can hear me or see me, can you let me know, please? This is crazy. I have never, ever had so much trouble getting on. But you know what? It's all good. It's all good. Mountain Mama says, hi. Can you please tell me if you can hear me? I've had such a horrible time trying to get on. You can see me. Can you hear me? I can hear. Perfect. I have been trying so hard, Mountain Mama, to get on. You have no idea how hard it's been for me. I've tried my phone. My phone wouldn't let me on. My iPad, you couldn't hear me. So I probably scared people away. I've been trying probably, I don't know. I've been trying for at least 40 minutes. This is the first I've gotten on. Hi, 4-inch, heart 4-inch. Let me see if I can make myself bigger and not go away. Okay, I got myself bigger. But when I make myself bigger, it's so big that I lose chat. Whoa, I almost lost it. I almost lost it. I better bring it up. Did I lose it? Oh, no. You're fine. Oh, you know what? I think I lost it. I shouldn't have played around with it. I just don't understand. I lost it again. I lost it again. I have no idea. I'm going to scare everyone off. Can you see the chat? Yes. We see and hear. You can see me? Well, that's good news because it shows that I can see and hear you. Okay. I'm just going to let it wing it because I can't see you at all. I have a red screen and it doesn't even show me anywhere. Whoops. Hold on here. I wonder if that's me. I don't know. Let me see. Can you see me now? Wow, this is crazy. Okay, you can see me. I'm not going to mess with this. I'm not even going to touch it. I know I'm small. I'm sorry. We will let you know. Okay, I think you can see me now. Trying to get it so there's no glare on my glasses. Yes. 4 Hot Ranch. Thank you, Mountain Mama. Thank you so much for bearing with me here. Oh, gosh. Like I was saying, I've been on my iPad. Nobody could hear me. I'm not small. To me, I only got a picture I only have a picture like this. That's all I can get. Oh my God, if I'm full screen, I'm going to scare you. Ah! But anyways, thank you both for coming, and whoever's maybe lurking, I can't see how many's in here. I'm just assuming 2. I wanted to, and I don't know if I can bring it up now, I wanted to give a bark out to us small channels, and I don't even know if I can get on my phone now, but I will see. Lots of laugh, Mountain Mama said. That would be scary. And I wanted to give a bark out, and on my channel, I have it. If you'd like to have a bark out, please put your name in the little description box below. And I'm going to try to get on here at least once a day. And maybe it won't be short, maybe it'll be long. It all depends how many I can get. And I'm gonna give all the channels a shout out that needs subs and that needs watch time. I thought I was doing good on watch time, but I did my math today and I'm 1,000 minutes below. I don't know if I'll get it, but you know what? I'm just going to take each day as it comes. And Mountain Mama and 4 Heart Ranch, how do you feel about all this with YouTube? I know it's very controversial. Do you have the mints? Do you have the subs? I'm just wondering. You will get it. Yeah, I think I'll get it. It'll just take me time, and maybe I won't make it by the 20th. But what I'm finding out is my phone analytics and my analytics on the laptop is totally different. No, I don't. No, I don't have the subs. All right, if you want and you haven't, I'm trying to get back on my phone here. And I'm beginning to think it's a YouTube thing because I've had such a hard time with everything. I wanted to show you what I was talking about if you have not seen it, just so you have an idea. And I call it a bark out. And it's coming up slow, but it's coming up. And it's right here if you'd like a bark out. And if you would, just go down there and put your name. And I gave 401. I just got 401. Oh, super. Well, you'll get there. It's taken me a wicked long time. But I'll show you. Here is a list of the folks that have asked to have a bark out. And I've also put on there that to sub for anybody that's not on there, that's new, that would like to have some subs. WTG Mountain Mama. Okay, if you can just go on here and put this on, maybe I can do it, I'm not sure, on a bark out. Okay, so you're okay with that? Let me put it on here right now. WTG, that's M, capital M, OIN, TAIN. I'm sorry, it's small for me. And 4 Heart Ranch just hit 860. That's great. Would you like your name on here as well? Because there will be people that will come back and view this, and maybe they will see that you need the subs. 4 Heart Ranch just retracted. I'm not sure why you retracted. Maybe I gave you the wrong one. 4 Heart Ranch, Mountain Mama says, who's that? I'm sorry, Mountain Mama, I guess I don't understand. I don't know, I thought I read on yours. Let me delete that just to make sure. But just go to my page and put it down. Mine is just Mountain Mama. Okay, well, see, this is what I'm saying. Oh, no, I misspelled. Well, you know, I'm just wondering, oh, that was 4 Heart Ranch. I'm just wondering too if, whoops, I completely left wherever I was at. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. You said you guys can see me. On what? It's on my channel. Oh gosh, here we go again with this phone. It's on my channel right here. And it says, would you like a bark out? And in the description box below, you just put yes, want to bark out. And a bark out is somebody that would like their channel mentioned. The other word is being striked or flagged by YouTube, so I'm not using that word at this point. So I'm calling everything that I do a bark out, which I'll say a shout out, burp, burp, I'm calling it a bark out. And we have right now, can anybody tell me how many folks are on? Is it just a couple here that I have right now? Because I can, whoops, I have more messages I didn't see. Hi, 4 hearts and things. I do canning and air fresh. Oh, nice, Mountain Mama. Now, what do you do all your canning from your garden? No, it's, oh, hi, JD. Hi, I just saw you. I needed to go down. Forgive me, I can't see you. I just have a little itty bitty picture, and if I touch my screen, I'm gonna go away. We have 3 right now. Okay, that would be Mountain Mama, the Heart Ranch, and yourself, JD. Thank you so much. I'm glad to see I got a wrench in here. I'll just message you, Mountain Mama. Okay, that's fine if you want to do that. I can tell you right now who I have on the list. And if you're not sub to them, you could go over, is Noice, Novice, Godlike. I guess I'm not sure what he goes by, but he's on the channel. Enter 66, Godlike, Self-Taught Beauty, Theo T, Lit is Little Dat, Life of a Millwife, Annie Farmer, Yankee Living, which a lot of people may know by Brad, and Lovely Kid by Japan. She has the subs, but she just wanted to pop in and try to show us support. And maybe if you put your name down, she will sub you, so you'll have a sub. That would be Tina. Most of us know her if you're on the community, what do I want to say, live streams. And Patty Rose Life Happens. She's another one that that's on the list. Spirit in the Sky. Oh, you have Tina, Mountain Mama says. I have most of them. Okay. Spirit in the Sky. Seas Village Gifts and More. Oh, yes, I love Tina too. She's got a wonderful channel, and I love her little boy, Leo. Twin Flames Unconditional Love. My Blind Mama's Kitchen, Jerry. I think we all know Jerry, and if you don't, you'll have to get to know her. She's a wonderful lady. She is blind. She cooks. She has her children come and help her, and her husband is the cameraman, which he's a wonderful guy. Shelby's Cray K Girl, I think it says, and Little Bean's Garden. They would all like a bark out. So if you'd like to get on the list, just hop on over, and there may be some that you don't know of. I'm going to try to pull my screen down. I'm not, oh, there I am. I can see me, but just a little. It's okay. I don't want to scare myself when I look anyways. Sister Jerry, Mountain Mama says, she's wonderful. I love her. I'm so thankful that I did get on because I was really wondering. I don't know why I can't use my phone, and I don't know why I can't use my iPad. And I bet trying to get on here, the live stream, it took me like 30 times. I just couldn't get on. But anyways, I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not going to bore that. Is there anything you guys want to talk about or ask me? I'll be happy to answer any questions. Now, Mountain Mama said she cans. Do you do all your, raise your produce in your garden? And do all your canning that way, or Mountain Mama says, wow, how are you? I wanted to show you, on Tuesdays and Fridays, I talk about the Instapot. My aunt had gifted me, I'm good, Mountain Mama, JD said. My aunt gifted me, see, I'm holding it up because I only have a little screen, but I'll put it like this. It is called, I don't even know what it's called now, the XL, the Power Pressure Cooker XL. Oh, Mountain Mama does her own garden. Oh, that's wonderful. We used to sell produce. Hi, Allie. Hopefully I'm going to end up being okay. I only see itty bitty of me, but hey, you know what? That's okay. I have one and oh, Mountain Mama, you do have one? See, I just have the Instapot, the 6-quart. So I got this cookbook thinking I could learn something out of it. I love books. And I don't know if you guys know Mountain Mama and Four Heart Ranch. I don't see, yeah, Four Heart Ranch. I'm going to be having a giveaway very soon. I just went downstairs in my craft room and got my scissors. I've got my fabric all washed. I got my pins, so I'm ready to cut. You boil eggs in it. Charlie Cuban, can any of you solve the root? Allie, do we got, or JD? Someone check that. Charlie. JD, I haven't heard from my ride yet. JD saying. Okay. Allie, okay, try her again. I'm going to, Allie, I'm going to shoot you a quick text right now. Oh, okay. Thank you, JD. I was just going to ask Allie about that. Thank you. I've never seen that name. Melissa. Okay, Melissa, I'll try to remember that. So we were talking about the Cooker XL. Melissa, do you have an Instapot or one of these? I'd like to know more about it, Mama. You said you cooked eggs in yours. I did hard-boiled eggs in my Instapot, and that works well. I'm not sure. Okay, perfect. I'm not sure if what I'm going to cook tomorrow. I was going to do lasagna, but I've been looking at the recipes and you have to saute everything beforehand and then put it together and cook it. And that may be a little hard for me. I'm doing the live stream. I cook a lot in it. The only thing I've cooked in mine is a great big chicken. Oh, Sleek Steak rules. I can hear you now. And you can call me Ted or Slick Steak. Okay, Ted would be good. Hopefully I can remember that because that was my late husband's name. So I'm glad more folks are coming in now, seeing that they can see me and hear me. It's been quite a day. But anyways, I did a whole chicken in this and it came out wonderful. I didn't know what I was doing because I didn't even have this cookbook at the time. So I'm going to be doing a little with that. Was my chicken frozen? No, it was not frozen. Does that make a difference? Because I think, I don't have it in front of me right now. Maybe I can see it on the book cover. I think I manually cooked it like for 120 minutes because I didn't know, and then I checked it and it was fine. So Mountain Mama, how do you do yours? I don't even see a button here for it. See, with my Instapot, it gives you a button for you can cook them frozen. Well, I thought I could, but these were some broilers that we grew ourselves. And I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't sure. I didn't know anything about the pot. I'm going to try to move this again and see if I can, whoops. They're wonderful. I know I like my Instapot. Oh, here I am. Boy, it scares me when I hit that and my face pops up on the screen. They're wonderful. I love my Instapot. I can't say enough good things about them. So Ted, do you have a garden and do you grow vegetables? Just wondering. That's great. We have chickens. I cook frozen roast in a crock pot for a long time. You do? I didn't know that. Guess what? I got the slow cooker. I got some stew beef cooking. And what I put in it, I put stew beef, carrots, onions, celery, garlic, onion powder, and some seasoning salt. That's it. Oh, and broth. I had some vegetable broth. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. I may make some biscuits. You know something? If anybody's been watching my videos, please help me out on this. I made some homemade bread and I did a tutorial on it. And I cannot find it in my videos. How can a video you make and it's been on there forever just disappear? I don't know. I'm making homemade pizza today. Oh, that sounds yummy. My stomach can't take stuff like that, but I still eat it. You can check out my vid screaming. Oh, yeah, I will. I'll check it. I've been looking at Four Hearts. Melissa, is that, I think that's what she said she'd like to be called. Melissa, yeah. I've been looking at some of Melissa's. I've been looking at a little bit of everybody's video. I just made veggie pizza. Oh, that must have been good. Oh, yum. Did you use some nice Italian tomatoes? Lee will help you, Brenda. Lee will help me on what? I'm sorry, Allie. I missed what she's going to help me on. Finding out what happened to the video. I love Lee. I try to watch her and Joanne, and I try to watch everybody. I love making bread. Me too. I have this great recipe, one rise white bread, or you can use half white and half wheat. And hi, Desert Pioneer. Hi, how are you? Welcome. I don't know what happened to it. I just said, I'm going to go back. It was on there because my granddaughter will go on and check my videos when she wants to do something that she likes that she knows I make. And she's the one that really kind of brought it to my attention. I'm like, well, it should be there. And then I went looking and I couldn't find it. So I'm wondering if that video was gone on simple bread, what else am I missing? We have chickens, goats, Berkshire pigs, and of course a garden. Hey, wonderful, Four Heart. That sounds really yummy. And Mountain Mama said she loves making bread. Roma tomatoes and green olives, red peppers on the pizza. Oh, yum. Lee will help you with the video stuff. She is one of my, okay, thank you very much, Allie. She did PM me on Messenger and said that if there's anything that I needed help, she would be willing to help me with. So I will ask her. Maybe it's just hidden there. I don't know, but I don't know. And Allie said she put Roma tomatoes. Now, I like Roma tomatoes. Actually, I bought 3 at Wally World, and I was a little disappointed because it'd only been like a couple of days, and they started wrinkling and shriveling already. I'm sorry, I was looking. I thought somebody was coming up my driveway. And I'm kind of disappointed. Lee is a doll. Yes, she is. She's got a beautiful voice, too. I make air fresheners yesterday on video. Yeah, Mountain Mama, did you take pine cones and use the air fresheners? Yeah, Mountain Mama says, I love Lee too. And Allie, she's great. I love, yeah, she really is. For those that don't know, I do a lot of canning. I do a lot of jelly making. Dolly Kelly, new subscriber. I bought pizza dough pre-made. Doing have to asking powder to make it rise better. I grow my own tomatoes. What kind of tomatoes do you grow, Dolly Kelly? Just wondering what kind. We grow several here. I love making bread too, except for when I have to make 25 loaves in 2 days. I understand For Heart Ranch because I was going to say, folks that don't know me, we used to sell produce up to last year, and I have my baker's license, and I have a wonderful shop. It's 18 by 30, and I made a lot of bread. I used to have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I made a lot of biscuits, especially when strawberry season's in. Oh, Lordy Gordy, I was making biscuits like crazy. And Dolly Kelly wants to know if she has to add baking powder. If that's pre-made dough, I don't know why you would have to add baking powder. I would say no, but maybe somebody else can answer that for you. What kind of pre-dough is it, Kelly? Dolly Kelly? Great big boys. Oh, okay. She grows grape bets, it sounds like, in big boys. Not pine cones, Mountain Mama said. It's like, oh, really? Like a Febreze. I'll have to check that out. Thank you very much. Allie says, Dolly, the store-bought dough is fine on its own. Let it come to room temperature, punch it down and bake. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I've used it a couple of times. I think it was Portland pie pizza dough. I don't know, Allie, if you would have it down in your area or not. I like their pizza at their little pizza joint over by Cabela's down in the southern part of Maine. I'm from the western part of Maine. So back to, I used to have to get up at 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning to make biscuits and bread. And then I used to just have a paper on the wall, and my regular customers would tell me what they wanted for bread, and then it would be always ready. I will do. I never used it before. And I believe that pre-dough made, if it comes in a little ball like this in a bag, I think it only makes like a 12-inch pizza. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's all it makes. You don't need to let it rise let it rise. She's saying, okay, thank you, ladies. You're very, very welcome. I'll try to put this up and see what happens. Oh my goodness gracious, I just got a big old screen of myself. I think I better make it small. That's it, I made it small. When that went big screen on my laptop, I almost like, wow, I can't believe it. Dear Billy Travelers, you're awesome. Wanted to pop in and say hi and show my support, Grammy. Well, thank you very, very much. I appreciate you stopping in and showing some support. Allie says, I buy dough frozen, or you can get it at the pizza shop raw for cheap. Take it home and make your own. Boy, you have a place you can go buy it? That's really nice. I try to make everything homemade. Me too. I can't always, but me too. I'm semi-retired as of last year because I had a knee replacement, and it's given me a lot of problems. But I feel so much better than what I did. Mountain Mama said, welcome. Yeah, welcome to Beer Belly Travelers. I don't like getting a big old screen of my face either. I don't. I'm like, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. Pickerick, hi. What finally worked was my laptop after, I can't even tell you how many times. Scary how many times it was. Yes, pizza shop, Mountain Mama says. We will be late night for me. I'm enjoying the chat. I have 15 loaves to get ready. Laughing my butt off. And Beer Belly says, yeah, same. We can buy it at the market, homemade. Homemade is best though. Wow, I can't believe that. We don't have such a thing here. I mean, for me to go to the grocery store and back is 24 miles. It's not like I can just pop in and go to the store. I can't. So I always say you gotta have a lot of toilet paper in this house because that's our main staple. Glad you feel better with it. Yes, Beer Belly, I do feel better. I'm not. Was falling terribly. The only thing happened. I don't like talking about myself, but the only thing happened was I ended up with a locked knee. And that is still very painful. And I just got out of physical therapy about 5 months ago, maybe, and my knee replacement was a year in September. But I use a treadmill and I use an elliptical bike every day. Yeah, and I try to walk. I'd catch up on chat here. Pizza sells for $2. They're saying hi to Rick. Glad you feel better with your knee replacement. I just filled you in about the locked knee. Allie says sometimes she buys it. Where are you based again? I'm from Maine. I'm from the mountains of Maine. And if you like to go skiing, we got enough snow, crust, and ice right now. You'd probably have a good time. Plus, if you're a tuber, it's awesome right now for tubing. Rick's saying hi to everybody. I made mine today, though. Toilet paper, Allie's laughing. Yep. I may be behind in chat, but we got to have that toilet paper in the house. I don't care if we don't have milk. I always have dry milk. Sorry, Mountain Mama says. I have in the middle of the woods, lots of laugh. I get it. Northern Michigan, luckily, small town, 5 minutes away, but major cities, an hour drive. Beer Belly Travelers, can I ask you, you mentioned Michigan, are you a Yupa? Oh, see, welcome. I didn't see you come in. My husband says I have a bunker, food, coffee, toilet paper, especially important in the winter. Well, I've never drank a cup of coffee. I'm a tea person. Got my sweet tea right here. Flavor it with honey. I love honey and I love tea. Susan Sullivan's coming in saying hello, everyone. I am in ND Rec, North Dakota. I'm taking it. Our snow is still here, but a lot. Yeah, we've had a lot of melted snow, but we've got a lot of ice. Welcome, Susan. Yep. Rick's talking to Mountain Mama. Allie, I stock up on toilet paper. Well, you know what? You gotta. I think the last bunch I bought was 25, whatever Wally World sold, 30 rolls, maybe the biggest honking package they had. Very close to the UP, 2-hour drive north. I live near Huntington Lake. My late husband was from Michigan. He lived in a little town called Ironwood. TP is essential, many overlook. High Desert Pioneer. We don't overlook that here in this house. We can go without potatoes, we can go without rice, but we're not going without toilet paper. We have plenty of toilet paper and paper towels and coffee, Susan says. Paper towels I sew on. I use a lot of old face cloths when I need towels. But I do have them. I do use them. We have plenty of toilet paper and paper towels and coffee. Mainly ice too, which is good for ice fishing, but not for the salt budget. Well, I'll tell you here, they are on the ponds for ice fishing. And they say it's safe, but I don't know. And we have, I live right between two ponds. And I see the helicopter every day going around and around. And I just pray it's not for search and rescue or someone's gone through the ice. Because they're doing a lot of snowmobiling and four-wheeling. Pickerick is asking, what are we cooking? Anything today? Well, Pickerick, I just mentioned earlier, I got a beef stew in the slow cooker, and I think I'm going to make homemade biscuits. Graham's Garden, welcome. All kinds of fantastic information. Nice to meet you all. Got to go to the grocery store. Cheers. Have a wonderful day. Well, thank you, Beer Belly Travels, for stopping in. And also, if you want a bark out, go to my channel, and I got a little thing that says bark out. List your name, and I'll read all the bark outs. Kitty's Market. Hi, I'm from Norway. Well, welcome, Kitty's Market. And every sub up and down and all around. There you go, Allie. That's what I like to say. Sub up, sub down, sub all around. Makes my heart feel good when I can help other folks. Buy Beer Belly Travelers for Heart Ranch. We buy Scott's paper, and it takes one roll a week, half, and I'm all, wow. Really? This Scott's paper here, I'm between two towns that have a paper mill. But it's sad to say the paper mills are closing. Mountain Mama, yummy, Grammy. Let's see here. Yum, yum, beef stew and biscuits. Will you adopt me, Grammy? Sure. You wouldn't believe how many people I adopt. And when my granddaughter was going to school up to college, not far from here, she would call me and say, Grammy, what are you cooking? And I said, this, that, or the other. And she said, can I come down and get some? And I said, sure. And then there would be several people that came. And then she'd go down to my root cellar and see what was canned, and she would take canned chicken. I can a lot of chicken. And off to school she'd go with it. Kitty's Market says, nice to meet you all. Well, nice to meet you too. Glad you could stop in. Graham's Garden, my wife and I inspired to be homesteaders ourselves. We've been trying to buy a house since 2007, and hopefully this is the year. I can't wait to hit the ground running. Well, I hope you can too. There's a lot to it. Pigs, I've had chickens, I've had ducks, I've had goats, I've had horses. I miss my horses probably more than anything, and currently now we have chickens. I'm subbing. Good, Mountain Mama. Hey, Lee. Hi, how are you? We were just talking about you earlier. Hi, Lee. Everybody's welcome, Lee. Elsie, 2 feet of guys, completely safe in northern. Oh, you're from northern Maine, really? Now, how far north, Elsie, are you? Because I'm from the Farmington area, the western part. And the ponds here really isn't all that great. Now, my grandson, he used to ice fish, but now he works so much, he doesn't have a chance. He would tell me, Graham, you know, we've got this much ice, we got this, and we got this. I'm just wondering whereabouts in northern Maine. Are you up by Aroostook or Smyrna Mills or up that way? JD, okay, someone's got an appointment. Steuben Sullivan, I may take it by the deadline. 138 to go. That's wonderful. You know what? Yay, that's good. My problem is watch time. I got the subs now, and I'm trying to keep everything, and that's why I thought maybe I'd come on live and try to get my count up a little, my minutes. Mountain Mama, Rick, there's another. Hey, Susan. And anybody that's on here that doesn't know, I do have a bark out list on my channel. I did have it up here. I don't know if it's, yeah, it's right here. This is what it looks like. And I will tell you real quick again who's on the bark out list. We have, I can't remember now. I had a count earlier. How much time do you need, Brenda? I think I need like, I can't remember now. I can't remember, I'm sorry, but quite a bit. 5,500 minutes, does that sound right? Let me see. I'll see if I can tell you. Just bear with me here. I guess I need about 54,296 more minutes. Ouch. I'm trying every day. I'm trying. That's all I can do. So one day at a time. Grammy needs 54,000. Yeah. So if anybody hasn't seen any videos, wow. Yeah, I know. What can I say? I do the best I can. I've done a video every day. Dang, that's a climb. Yep, yep. But you know what? I put out a video every day, or I've done a live stream for almost a year. I so enjoy and do what I do. And you know what? I just pray that I make it. But if I don't, just put it in the Lord's hands and go from there. Graham Gardens, I think the highest part is keeping your watch time up. I've been on YouTube since 2009 gardening, and I get subs, but keeping the viewers is hard sometimes. Yes, that is true. I'm hoping once Mr. R, the snow goes down a little more and the sawmill starts up and the new chicken coop gets done, things will be okay. And I'm going to try really, really hard. Like I do 2 live streams at 11 o'clock on Tuesday and Friday, and I might have to increase that. I'm sorry, I got to go back here a little bit. I don't want to miss anybody's comments. Another. Okay. If I get it and if I don't, Mountain Mama says, be right back. Checking the oven. Oven. Well, what do you got in the oven? Good, Susan. We are planning on doing the Paul Gucci style garden a little bit back to Eden. Well, that's nice, Graham. That's real nice. We used to maintain 3 gardens of 100 by 100, all 3. We're only down to 100 by 100 now. So it is what it is. How much, okay, I told you how much time I had. 4 hearts, playing a list of the rest of the day, Grammy. Well, thank you so, so much. Lois Ann snuck in. I didn't see her. Hi, Lois Ann. I'm glad you made it. I saw you come in on one of mine, but either you couldn't hear me or you couldn't see me. I've been on, just never made videos till Tessie got me on. Tessie's another good one. Yeah, very good. Okay, guys, she has a 385 videos to set it to and play all. You know what, Susan? I can't see. When I talk, I'd like to at least see where I am or what I'm doing. I don't even know how. I know how to play one video. That's all I know how to do. I don't know how to. I hear all these people saying they're playing videos and they're doing 3 windows or something. I don't have a clue what that is. JD needs, Lois Ann, JD needs something. Must be coffee. Kitty's I just subscribed to you yesterday, I think. But yeah, I'm a permanent subscriber, so I'll keep in touch. Perfect, Kitty's Market. You are tagging all your videos, right, Brenda? Lee, I don't know what that is. Sorry. Does that mean I'm putting a title behind the videos? Maybe you need to PM me on Messenger or something. I don't know. Sorry. Homemade chicken pot pie. Well, Mr. Ray would like that, but he's got beef stew. JD needed coffee. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to see you're tagged all your videos. I'm going to have to find out more about that. I don't know what that is. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Lois Ann. Welcome. I'm glad you came back. Lois Ann, hello and thanks. Hi, Rick. She's saying, same here. Elsie, on the Canadian border, Elsie is. So you must be up by, are you on the Smyrna Mills end or are you up near Presque Isle? Fort Kent? Are you going to make more videos, Allie? Allie saying coffee. Yeah, you have to tag all your videos. Lee, I guess I'm a little confused on that one. Sorry. Yes, Mountain Mama, when JD and I are together soon. Graham's Garden, tag it. So something you're talking about in the video. So when someone doesn't, oh, I understand what you're saying. The little, I have to say, I'm sorry, it's driving me crazy. It's that little box that tells you tags or something. Yes, I always put the title down. I always put the recipe, what's in my recipes down. And if I'm using the Instapot, I put that down. Yeah, I do. Now it's coming, now it's sinking in. I do that. I don't know if that gives me a lot of hits or not, but yes, Mountain Mom, when JD and I together soon. It is something you're talking about in the video. So when someone doesn't search, you'll have a video and it stands so you can. Actually, it's confusing as something. I'm sorry, I can't see that part. Graham Gardens. Yeah, I do. And I'm not sure I use the right words, but I'm trying. Lois Ann saying hi. Okay, good. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Lee saying. Yeah, okay, tag, hash mark, whatever it's called. My son, my youngest son came last night. He put an order in for ham Italians, which here in Maine, it's on a sub roll or an Italian roll. And you put ham and cheese and tomatoes and onions and pickles. And he went home and he was going to watch some of my videos. I think he said he watched 5 hours worth. I'm like, wow, 5 hours, Christopher? Okay, good. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Lee said, I make it out to sound more confusing when it's not you. What's the easiest thing you've cooked in the Instapot? For me, the easiest thing would be, let me say bye to Mountain Mama. She's leaving. Nice to see you. Come on back. Eat that pizza, and I hope it tastes good. The easiest thing for me, I believe, is chicken. Because you have the meat button. It takes 34 minutes, and you just hit it, and it's gone. That's it. Tomorrow, I don't know. I might try lasagna, or I might try this Power Pressure Cooker XL that's 10 quarts. I'm not really sure yet, but if nobody has an Instapot, I think they're wonderful. They need to get one. But Rick has an air fryer, and I kind of put a hint into my youngest son that I'd like to have one. Bye, Grammy. Nice to see you. Yep, she's got pizza in the oven. Rice, that's the easiest thing. You know, I thought about that. We talked about that last week, doing rice. I made it in the Instapot, but also I've heard Graham's Garden that rice, if you hit the rice button, I hear that it's overcooked. I hear you're supposed to do it manually for 4 minutes. Whether that's correct, I don't know. What do you remember what you cook your rice on? Instapot is about timing and deliciousness. Allie, I can't wait for you to get yours out of the box. Bye, Mountain Mama. Rick says, blessings, yes. We didn't get a book with, you didn't get a book with yours, Susan? Are you talking about the Power Cooker XL? That could be a reason why my aunt didn't have anything. I thought it was because she had a little dementia and she had put a tag on the box, but that was for me. When on a good day, she would tag things that she wanted folks to have. I got a little pamphlet with my Instapot. It was, it didn't have very many pages, but it told you the basic information with a few recipes. Love the air fryer, Rick saying. Yeah, geez, I like to know more about it because I like French fries, but I like it the old way, deep fried. And if I had an air fryer, I wouldn't have so many calories because I'm a little fluffy. I don't need any more calories. Allie says, I love my air fryer. Oh my goodness, there's a couple in here with them. If you're using a certain kind of flour, put it in your tags. Oh, I don't do that. But I will tell you, the basic flour I use all the brand names in the tag. Oh, I just say salt. Maybe I should say I use pink Himalayan salt. I always use pink Himalayan salt. Basically, if I'm doing anything white, I use King Arthur because I like King Arthur. I don't use it, I just say flour. Okay, that might be, that will help me a lot. Thank you so much. Nope, we got a manual on how to clean it. How to clean it? You can, some people say you can put it in the dishwasher, but I never have. When I do raise it, usually turns out pretty good. If brown rice, that's completely different story. Yeah, 4 minutes is a good time. Or actually put rice on the bottom, chicken on top. So you think that when you put rice in the cooker, the Instapot, that the button that you hit for rice, it overcooks it? Because that's, to my understanding, I've heard a couple of people say that. And then I add a couple of cans of cream of chicken soup and a handful or two of cheese. Oh, goodness gracious. That's why I'm so fluffy, because I like all that goodness. I love cheese. Now I'm trying to buy the one that's not so, have so many calories in it. I'm using my instant with JD, waiting for God's patience and God's speed. I hear you. I do hear you. I used to have those days many, many years ago when we were in the Navy. My late husband would be deployed 6 months, and then he'd be in 6 months. 19 and a half years Navy wife right here. I have a steamer I cook my rice in. Susan, my brother bought me something. It's a steamer. I thought it was a rice cooker. And well, it's about this tall. I can't see. I think I want to look up here. Anyways, it's about this tall, and it's like a double stack, and it's got air vents. I could never figure it out, so I never used it. Maybe all I had to do was put water on the bottom and rice on top. I don't have a clue. And of course, my brother, he didn't keep anything. He just said, here, I don't know what this is. Figure it out. It's overcooked a little, but I think when I add my chicken and cheese, it turns out okay. I tend to add a little less liquid than recommended. Okay, so if you add a cup of rice, you would only want to use a half a cup of water. Because my thought was, if you used a cup of rice and a cup of water, it would make it really sticky. But that's me, that's what I would think. Nice to subscribe to your channel, Grammy. Seems like I'll learn a lot. Hopefully you'll get something out of my channel. I do try, and I try to put everything in the description box below when I'm making cookies. I love to make cookies. I love to bake. Hi, Dolores. The Bacon Diva just came into the house. Welcome. Southern Smoke Boss. Hi, Grammy. Hi, welcome to both of you. And if no one's been to Bacon Diva, check her out. If you haven't subbed to her, sub her, please. Sub up, sub down, and sub all around. That's what I like to say. Because we all need the subs, and we all need minutes of some sort. Patty Rose, hello. Patty Rose has just come in the house. Glad you're here. Goodness gracious, I've been on for a while. I don't even know how long I've been on, but I've been on for a while. I had such a hard time getting on. I don't want to get off. I'm having such a good time. I'm beginning to find that I love live streams. I guess because I like talking, and I like people, and I like discussing different things. Hello, Brenda. Happy to be here. Oh, good. Allie says, Bacon Diva is fun. Yes, she is. She dresses in character when she cooks. She's got a great cameraman, because cameraman is her husband behind the scenes. I just thought that I'd put that in. And I don't know how you're doing, Patty Rose. I gave a shout out earlier on people that wanted, not to use that word, bark out. Bark out, bark, bark. Getting ready to post my Valentine's Day tag. Oh, nice. And Dolores, I can't remember if you're on my list or not for barkouts, but if not, go ahead and put your name down. I'll show you what it looks like on my channel. It's right here. Would you like a barkout? And you put your name down, and I'll read when I'm on live stream, I'll read them. And the folks that are on, I said, if you don't see anybody, just sub up, sub down, sub all around on there. And that way people coming in can sub to you or sub to whoever's on there. Your live streams are fun for me as well. I like listening to almost like a podcast. I don't know what a podcast is. Sorry. Can you tell me what a podcast is? Guess I've never listened to one. I was here before and it was working, but just now able to get back on. Well, Patty, I had an awful time. I don't know when you said just able to get back on. I don't know if it was YouTube, if it was my internet, but my iPad, nobody could hear me and the volume was up. My phone was just going 1, 2, 3 and going around and around and around. And then my laptop that I'm using now, I tried like 20 times to get on. I just could not get on. And thanks to Pick a Rick One for showing me how to use my laptop. And if you haven't seen his live streams in the morning, please go on over. He does a great live stream. Live streams are fun as well. I like listening to Almost Okay. That's from Graham. I threw the love around. I've tried to sub up. Everybody in chat, looking forward to watching everyone's video in time. Great, thank you. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. Sounds good. And Brenda, hint, hint, watch my Valentine's Day tag. I will watch it. I've been a little crazy here. We've had carpenters in and carpenters out, and I've had quite a morning with carpenters, and they were trying to install a new window, big door, and they got it here with storm doors, and the door was wrong, and then they were going to put a small piece of linoleum by my hardwood floor where pumpkin comes in and out, and with the door leaking underneath, created a big mess. I don't know. It's just been a headache. Today's just not been good. Between that and the ice and the rain, I haven't been outside of the house since last Thursday because the weather's been so bad with ice and rain and snow. Just giving you an idea, it's been kind of crazy. I've got some mail that's got to go out, some scrubbies that's got to be mailed out. Lois Ann, did you get yours, by the way? My apron, I was planning to work on later today. That should be done by tomorrow. That will be for the drawing that we're having. And I'm not sure yet what date it's going to be for the drawing. I'm watching my sub count to make sure it's still staying there. Let me catch up here. Okay, bacon sounds good. Graham Garden said the podcast is like a talk radio show. Well, I remember back in the day, which was many years back, my grandmother had a old radio and she would turn it on. We'd listen to radio shows. So I guess that must be what you're talking about. Patty Rose said she needs subs. So if nobody has subbed to Patty Rose, please sub up and down and all around her. I need Patty Rose. I need watch time minutes. That's what I need. I thought I was doing better. I don't know. Ray and I sit down every night and we go over, or we try, but the last couple of nights has been crazy for us. Susan Sullivan, you don't see the person, you just hear them in the broadcast. Oh, so actually a broadcast would be like if I took my picture out and just talked. Kitty's Market, I just subbed on your channel, Patty. Well, there you go, Patty. There's one. You may try working on your thumbnails, Brenda. It may help you with your views. Well, what I try to do, Lee, is whatever I'm making, I will use the thumbnail or a title. Now, do you think if I didn't use my title and used a thumbnail picture, I would do better? I don't know. Oh, I hope it's getting better. Hi, Maniac. Hi, Marie. How are you? Marie just came. Please run Maniac Grammy's videos to help build her watch time. Thank you, Pickerick. That's very nice of you. Marie saying hi, Lee. Miss Rose, I got your back. Subbed you, Patty. See, there you go, Patty. I'm so happy to see that. Bacon Diva, I thought I had more too, watch time. I know, I'm so disappointed on that, but hey, it is what it is. Sweet Marie. Grimska, I do a podcast. Oh, you do a podcast every morning, a little controversial. And that's what I do, just to show a picture and I talk. It's a lot easier than to have to change my uniform. Homestead Tessie, hi. Let's welcome Homestead Tessie to the group here. We're having a wonderful chat. I was getting a little nervous because I started out really, really rough many times. Hi, Bacon Diva, Marie said. I'll put a playlist of yours on tonight. Well, thank you. Grammy's video playlist to run here. Thank you, Pickerick. I don't even know how to do that. I don't know how to put anything in. I guess I'll learn. I'm always going to learn as much as I can, like everybody else. And I learn every day from all this fine community. And for the new people that's here, there is a great community here. There really, really is. All these folks on here are great. And if you follow them, they have great content. Been so busy, we had wood for the stove today. Oh, Tessie, you have a pellet stove, don't you? R works, they're very busy. He works in a hardware store and they're selling wood pellets like crazy. They sell them by the pallet. They're so busy. Yeah, I think a thumbnail with a picture of what you cooked would be appealing. Okay, Lee, thank you. I'll stop doing a title and I'll do that instead. So I guess when I put the thumbnail up, I can put whatever I cook or bake right underneath the picture, so that will be fine. What is your uniform, Graham? Was away most of the morning. Well, good for you, Tess. It's sometimes nice to get away. Did everybody see Tess's video this morning on her Monday video? It was a good one. I don't know if my last comment went through. It might have been too long. I'm a man of many words, lots of laugh. And if you have a small phone, get the app called Splice. Never heard of Splice. Can you use that on an iPhone? And what is it? What does it do? Give you a longer sentences or something? Marie said she was just calling you outside, Tess. Hello, Homestead Tessie. It's very simple and it's all right for you to add a couple of pictures and you can talk over them. Oh, well, that's interesting. Tessie's saying, Marie, everyone, kind and peaceful. Hiya, Marie. Lee, I'll work on a thumbnail for you for one of your last videos. I'll send it in Messenger. Okay, Lee, that will be great. That way I'll get a better understanding of what I really need. I'm all green to all this, Lee, and I started doing this. I don't know if you heard in Pickerick's when he had an interview with me. My grandkids, I've got a grandson that liked to snowmobile and four-wheel and do all kinds of craziness. And then I had a granddaughter that wanted my recipes. So I kept asking them, can you please help me on Facebook, on YouTube? Because I know you guys do it. Oh, Grammy, you're too old. You can't do this. You can't. Sure, I can. You're never too old. Me, I feel like I'm 18 at heart. So they started to help me, and then they kind of just left me hanging. And I've just kind of gone by bits and gories and just kind of did whatever I could do. And I'm learning through everybody in this great community here. Patty Rose is asking me if I still use Movie Maker. Yes, I do. Marie, no trouble, Carm, when we talked about. Yeah, I use Movie Maker because I seem to get it. And thank you, Patty Rose, for introducing me to that. I was using YouTube until they discontinued. So I needed something. It's a video editing software. Yes, I have an iPhone Plus and it works great. Well, my son and I got into this, Graham, yesterday. I have an iPhone 8 Plus. I didn't know anything about the 8 Plus. I didn't even know anything about an iPhone. I just had a smartphone, and I just paid Walmart $45 a month and got unlimited, and I was happy. I did videoing with that. I was happy with that. So then everybody said, oh, Grammy, you need an iPhone. If you're going to do this, you're going to do that. You know what? I got an iPhone, and I know Pickerick loves his iPhone, but I'm just as happy with a smartphone. I really am. And I'll tell you why. I have a laptop, Envy. It's only 2 years old. They did an update about a week ago. And when they did their update, I can't transfer pictures. I was on the phone literally with them one day, Saturday, for 9 hours. And yesterday I was on the phone for 6 hours. And you know who figured it out? My son. 5 minutes. It took my son 5 minutes to show me what to do. So, you know, I just do the best I can. It was a lot of time waiting. I don't know if you've ever had to wait for a Geek Squad through Best Buy, but they'll say, oh, we'll be with you in 2 hours. I started in the evening, Saturday evening at around 5:30, and at 1:45 Sunday morning, I finally gave up waiting. I have lots of patience. Okay, I'll just catch up here. Susan said she loves her phone. Lois saying, you're doing good, Brenda. Well, thank you so much. Pickerick and Scooby are to blame. What do they blame? Please run Grammy's videos. Yeah, I didn't see Scooby this morning, Rick. I mean, because I was in and out with contractors with the house. So the highest debit iPhones are the devil. Well, I don't really use mine for much. I just do it for videoing and just YouTube. Hi, Cheryl, Two Family Homestead. Hi, I didn't see you come in. I must have been yik-yakking. Guys, hi, how are you? I was yik-yakking. And I can, like I said, I can't see me on here. I just got an itty bitty picture. Because my laptop's the slider, I don't have a clue. But I messed up so many times trying to get on, I just said, the heck with it. Gardens used an older phone called the Samsung, and it did real well. My brand new iPhone, I think a lot of hype is just to get us to spend more money. I had a Samsung and I liked it. I can't tell you what it was. G phone that I absolutely loved. Brenda, if you want, I can message you my cell phone number and walk you through how to make thumbnails with Movie Maker. Well, I thought I was doing thumbnails through Movie Maker. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that would be good. I don't know. I guess I'm now really confused about the whole thing with thumbnails. I thought the thumbnails, you know, like when you make a video, and everybody on here, correct me if I'm wrong. When you get done making the video through YouTube, they give you three, sorry, I can't see, but 3 little squares for you to hit that thumbnail. So I would just hit one of them, and that's what I thought I was doing. I don't know. Anyone that doesn't like their iPhone, send it to me, Susan said. I don't. I told my son that yesterday, and he's like, oh, I'll buy it from you, Mom. I'll buy it from you. He's got an iPhone 5 or 6. And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'll just give it to you. I don't know. Maybe we'll swap it. Did anyone see Griz's wife baking cornbread? Watch my call it. Yes, I did, Dolores. I saw her baking it, and she baked it on the kitchen cook stove. He's got a lovely looking wife. She did a great job with it. I'm sure a lot of us must have seen it. Tess, you ready for snow? Well, I don't think Tess, I'm working a video while listening. There you go. I don't know about the 8th, though. Not sure how it's. Marie, you're getting some snow, Tess? We were supposed to get some rain tonight. Oh, I hope it doesn't snow. Well, yes, I do, because it will be great for the ski hills there. Marie saying yes tonight. Wood burning stove. That's Diva. She did a great job on that stove. Marie said, wow. I subbed to Kitty's Market, Lois Ann said, good, please sub up, sub down, sub all around. I want you. When I have live streams, even if I don't, you're more than welcome. You see. Dolores Bacon Diva said she loves her iPhone. I have a 5 as I need a new one. I think that's what my son had, and it was kind of, mine's pretty large. I have it right here, actually. Again, I don't know what you're seeing, but this is mine. It's pretty long. Otterbox, I think that's what it is called. Otterbox. And it's got a nice case because I only had my new iPhone a half an hour and I dropped it face down. Oh, I was so fortunate. So my son said, we're going to go get you a case for your phone. So my son's very good to me. I have two grown sons. And she was so shy, but she got the hang of it. Oops, I think I'm behind a little. Lois Ann is asking Tessie how the weather is. Yes, that's a thumbnail. You can also put your own in as well if it's an image of people. Thank you, Graham. That's what I thought. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Damp right now. Oh, Tessie, I haven't been outside. I just know it's wicked cold. Changing the subject. Do you have anything growing in your garden right now? And if so, what? That's a good change, Graham. I don't. I'm not going to see my garden until, oh gosh, maybe the last week in May, first week in June. No, I mean to make your own so you don't have to pick one of the 3 they show. I'm not sure, Patty, on that one. Snow here, just rain. We all know Picker Rick likes it warm. You've started a few seeds, haven't you? Or are you just getting ready to? Rick's in North Carolina. Yes, I'm ready, Ted. Hello from Kentucky Homesteader. Hello from Kentucky Farmer. Yeah. Well, welcome. You know what cold weather is done. It sure looks like snow for the Northeast. Oh, great. Thank you. We have about 26. I think that's what our temperature was this morning, was 25 in snow. Mine is half that size, mostly off the lake. 2 families says you should stop by. And Merle does his video, and I do. I have many times, but the problem is he does film more, and I did a more, and I couldn't grasp why I couldn't. I think my first video too was with Fillmore, but I only had the basic that you could download on whatever I used. Skeeter, Maine, ERD. Kentucky, Skeeter here, Marie says. I'm just looking, someone's going down the hill with a rope towing somebody on a sled. It's all about Maine here. Tammy's videos, thank you, Pickerick, for doing that again. The best way to learn is to jump in with both feet. It seems to me if you're picking up trial and error, that's how it works. Yeah, that's how it works. Just get ready I have the seeds to start. Oh, good, Rick. And if nobody has seen my interview with Pickerick, go on over to his channel and watch it. He did a nice job interviewing me. I'm not sure I gave him all the correct answers, but I tried my best. The only question I saw that I did not answer on his question answer was, I think it was Mr. Rain. I went back and I looked at it. It's the hardest thing I made in the Instapot. I think, or the Instapot, or the hardest thing I ever made. But it was a nice interview. Yeah, those pepper seeds, we start them here in Maine in February under grow lights. Skeeter Jacks, Graham, Spokane, Washington. I'm the same here. When I sub to you, Kentucky Home. Hey, Skeeter, Caper Rick, I sub to you. Skeeter Jackson, $2. My first, and you know what? I don't even know how that works. But thank you. I'm excited. You'll have to tell me how, because I don't know. $2. Cool. I didn't even know the button worked. I don't even know how the button works anyways. I guess maybe after I get over 1,000 subs. I don't know. Thank you so much, Skeeter Jackson. $2. Thank you. Wow. I'm going to have to write that in my journal. We will start our seeds 3 to 4 weeks. Thank you again, Skeeter, for just tilled up a new spot. All right, Skeeter, Grammy will appreciate that. Yes, I do appreciate that very, very much, but I don't know anything about it, Skeeter. But thank you. Someone's going to have to explain it to me. I see other people get it in their chats, but I don't know anything about it. Actually, to tell you the truth, Skeeter, I have not seen any monetizing from YouTube. I've done paperwork and built everything out. It says I have a little jingle there, but I never see it, so I don't know anything about it. NKY Homesteading said they'll start their seeds in 3 or 4 weeks. All right, Skeeter. Yes, Grammy very much appreciates it. Skeeter, Rick will tell you. Okay, Skeeter. I'll chat with Rick later if it's okay with Rick. Kitty's Market's got to go. Well, thank you very much for coming all the way from Norway. We have a Norway. It's called Norway, Maine. 4 Hearts by Kitty. And thanks, Therapy Gardens, back to you. That's good. You guys are getting some subs up and subs down and some subs all the way around. I'm still excited, Skeeter. Thank you. And that blue, I like blue. Actually, I have some blue on today. Cool. We used to, I don't know if I mentioned it in some of my earlier videos, back about 10 years ago, we had, or maybe 11, time goes by for me, we had a commercial greenhouse. It was 18 by 100, I think, or 20 by 100. And the only reason we stopped growing, it was mostly flowers, was because the price of oil went crazy that year, and I was spending out $2,000 in oil. And I just couldn't justify the cost of the plants. By the time the plants, the seed, the soil, and heating, no, I just couldn't justify it. So we decided to sell produce. I got my baker's license, and Ray built me a building. So that's that. Thanks, all regards from Norway. Thanks, Therapy Garden. Pickerick, nice channel. Just subbed you. Way to go. Good. Pickerick has a nice chat session in the morning. Maniac, I gotta go. You're lovely people in your chat. I'll be back. Oh, good, Marie. And I always say hi to you when you're on. Sure, Grammy, no problem. Chat later. Perfect. Much love to all, Marie saying. Thank you, NYK. Got my back, my friend. What's your opinion on back to the Garden Eden method? I do not use back to the Garden Eden method. I will tell you, I live in Maine, and we live in the woods, and we have so much wildlife that we have to use 3 rows of electric fencing. I've had moose come through and take my fencing down. I've had my horse get out at night and take my fencing down. I've had bear come in. We last year started doing a little bit of no-till. Okay, back to maybe somebody in here does back to the Garden Eden. I'm trying to think the woman's name. I just can't think of it. It's a real big channel. She does a lot of it, and I kind of don't have time. I'm concentrating more on our small community now. My friends live in, oh, your friends live in Wyndham, Skeeter. Yeah, Skeeter, was you the one that said you lived in Bangor, Maine once? I'm trying to remember. You have friends that live in Wyndham. That's south of me. I live in the Western Mountains. Andre Von T. My dog keeps the animals out of my garden. Hi, I didn't see you come in. I have a dog, Pumpkin. The only thing Pumpkin keeps out is the squirrels. Angela, hello. Graham's Gardens. It's a method where you lay wood chips on the ground, no till permit. Yeah. The only thing that we found, we did wood chips one year around our lilacs and hydrangeas out back and my perennials. And the only thing, I have nothing against wood chips at all, nothing. But we got some wood chips from the electrical company when they were doing their wires, whatever they cut away. And we got some bad chips that was infested and it had a disease, and that really did a job on my garden. So I always say, if you do work with wood chips, know where your wood's coming from. That's what I say. Starry Hilder, thank you very much. That's who I was thinking of, Graham. Yeah, she does a lot of that. I used to follow her a lot, but we have such a great community here, and it's small. So many great people. I don't have time to get everybody in anymore. And I'm trying to help. People have helped me so much build my subs. Now I need the watch time that I want to try to give back now. I want to try to help too and see what happens. Tomorrow, I do have a live stream and I'll be reading out again. I'll be doing a folks that have their name down. Just got here, Grammy. Okay. I'm glad I didn't miss you then. Most people put wood chips over cardboard. That is true. I'll tell you what we do. Mr. R tills the garden, or some areas he was experimenting last year. He tills, he uses newspaper, but we're trying to get away from newspaper. Lauren Air Force. Okay, I know where Lauren is. Let me get back here. This is what we do. We lay, after the ground's tilled, we put newspaper or cardboard, and then Mr. R likes to use straw or hay. I prefer, because the last straw we got was mixed with some rye, and what a mess we had. I have a beautiful strawberry beds. I have 2 big rows, and that thing was a mess. But that's how we do our garden. And then we have, I don't know if you can go back and find any of our garden videos, but we have a huge sprinkler. I mean, it's really, really tall. Like, I'm trying to look in the garden now. I'm going to say, I have no idea, 24 feet in height. And at the top of it, it has a swivel and it gets the whole garden. It works really well. That cardboard and cardboard glue in your garden. Yeah, I know that. But the only thing, if you use newspaper, then you got ink. And where's your ink come from? Your ink isn't always that great. That's the only thing. Skeeter says, Lauren, when I was 2 foot tall. Lauren's Air Force Base. Yes, sir. That's way north. Angela, hello, hon. Just got here. Chips of a cardboard. I'm still trying to read. Lois Ann said, that's scary and cool at the same time, Brenda, with the wildlife. Yeah, it is, because we got one of my neighbors stopped in at 3 o'clock in the morning. The horse got out, and it was really sad because the horse got caught up in the electrical fencing, and then my neighbor hit the horse because he didn't see the horse. I had one Heflinger and 2 standard bred. So we had a big old vet bill, but you know what? My animals are worth it. I loved my animals. This might sound scary, but you have a spirit female. Angela says, this might sound scary, but you have a spirit female in your kitchen. I do. It must be me. I always have a happy spirit. Angela, are you talking about me because I'm a happy person? And this is 18 years old. Nobody's lived here but me. Graham's Garden. There's so many fantastic YouTubes. Yes, there are. There's many, many. Andreas, I hooped a lot to keep the weeds down. Hula hoop. Yeah, I know what you mean. The hula hole. It's my exercise for health heart. That does. We had a hula hole, but I didn't like it. Thanks for subbing, Graham. That's good. Sub up and sub down, sub all the way around. Do you feed all your yard waste to your chickens? Do I feed? Yes, what they can have. I also grow a huge amount of herbs. And I'm looking at my kitchen cook stove. I keep moving them. Some folks want me to take a video of all my dry herbs. I have a lot of them, and I would like to sell some. So some are interested in what I do have. Let's see. Yeah, back to the chickens. I am very particular. Yes, they do get waste from our garden. And I'll tell you, they love tomatoes. But I try to can as many as I could. I will be doing much more this year because I feel so much better. How do you keep the deer out of your garden? NKY Homesteading's asked. Well, the best thing that we use is we use 3 strands of electrical fencing. We're on first name basis with our game warden here. We use electrical stakes periodically all through our garden, and we put curling ribbon around. We also set up pie tin plates and plastic bags. And we do it all. We just don't do one thing. We do all those things for our garden. Okay, yes. Let's see here. Angela's saying yes, lots of laughs. My spirit is Miller Beer. Skeeter, I've seen you in a lot of the live streams, and I always try to respond to everything. And you know something? I've never had any form of alcohol. I know what it smells like. I don't have anything against it, but I've never had it. I think it's because I grew up very conservative, and we still stay pretty conservative. Angela's saying it's your yeah. I have to kind of agree with you. I have a great spirit. I try every day. Or Skeeter says, I haven't heard of plastic bags. Yeah. Actually, I was training my Heflinger. And that's one of the things that I was taught is when you have an animal, especially a horse, like me, I used to travel 12 miles in town and sell produce with my horse and buggy. And I used to prepare my horses. And what you do is you wrap a plastic bag around and you let the air go through and it makes sound. And it really works great. And it worked great for my horses. This year we can do 500 pounds of applesauce, 150 pounds of stewed tomatoes, and then another 100 pounds of tomato sauce. And that's, oh, I hear you, Graham. Because when we were at Graham's Garden, when we were selling produce, you have no idea. We pounded out so much produce, and it was hard work because Mr. R works 12-hour days. And that was my job here from 4 o'clock in the morning until I flopped at night every day for the summer. And I was up cooking, I was up planning, I was up harvesting, and we had no help. I did have the sheriff's department contact me a couple of times and ask me if I could have some inmates to come out and work, but I didn't feel so good about that. So I said, no, thank you. Sorry, I have to go buckling up logs and splitting firewood today. Well, thank you so much for stopping in. And if you haven't subbed to anybody and you want to get on my bark out list, please do so. I really appreciate it. Some people use wood in their gardens. Yeah, they do. They do. I probably should think about wrapping this up. I got on, and now I don't want to get off because I'm having so much fun. But also head over to Picker Rick's channel in the morning if you have not been there. He's got a great live stream, great community that follows. And in here, we have great people. Great people. So sub up and sub down, sub all the way around. Thank you for Picker Rick for putting up my YouTube channel. And I think Lee did as well. Thank you, Lee. I think I better wrap it up. If anybody has any questions, I need to check my stew, and I think I'm making homemade biscuits tonight. Or maybe bread. I don't know. It's 4 o'clock here in Maine. I'm not sure yet. Probably biscuits. And that way Mr. R can have them for breakfast. Skeeter says, thanks for having us on. Well, thank you, Skeeter, and thank you so much. The $2, I'm so happy. You're my first one. I don't even know. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I'll hit Rick up to help me out on that. Thank you again. Okay, bye. Graham's Garden. It wasn't for canning and dehydrating. I don't know how I would afford to pay for food these days. The biggest reason we want to homestead is because we want to get away from the poison in food. That is true. Now, somebody just ending here with Graham, somebody told me that rice had arsenic in it. Now, I don't know if that's true. I really, really don't. So I wanted to search that out. Actually, I think I'll ask my son. And then somebody on here might be able to answer that question because I don't know. My son works with chefs every day, so maybe that's a chef question. My youngest son is in culinary business. He works up at Colby College here in Maine. So somebody up there, professor or somebody ought to know if that's true, I would think. Patty Rose, I hope you have a great evening. Thank you. It's been a kind of a tough, stressful day, but you know what? Every day's a good day. So I'd like to say, you never know what's going to be on my live streams. Tomorrow I'll be on at 11 and Friday at 11 and maybe in between. And just like my videos, you never know. And the live stream is, you never know what's going to be on. I want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you for the wrenches. Thank you. Lois Ann, let me know if you got your scrubby or not in the mail. It was mailed out last week sometime. I can't remember the day. Thank you for the wrenches. Thank you for the links. Thank you, Skeeter, from the bottom of my heart. That's the coolest thing ever. I'll tell my son. I got to text him and tell him. Pickerick, great live stream, Grammy. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much. Graham says, it's been a pleasure. Please come back, and I'm going to check your podcast out and see what that's all about. And God bless, and I'm going to go make biscuits. So everybody have a great evening. Thank you. I love doing this. Bye now. God bless. Oh, NKY, the Husker arsenic. That's why it's a good idea to rinse the rice before cooking. Thank you so much. See, there's so much to learn here. Four Heart says, okay, you all got to go. Animal calling. Me too. Thumbs up for Brenda. Thank you, Dolores. Bye now. Got to go. God bless. And my chickens too. They got to be tended to as well. Bye now. I got to figure out how to shut this down. How do I shut this down? I've got such an itty bitty picture here. Graham says, please leave me a comment. Yes, I will leave you a comment. I'm still on here because my picture is so itty bitty. I got to figure out how to shut this down. Okay. Don't know if I can get off here. Maybe you guys will be stuck with me for a while. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I'm trying. I don't know. It's such a little picture here. Let me see. I think I shut it off at the top if I can get to the top. Okay, if anybody's on here, I need help on how to get off because it's so small I can't see how to get off. Sorry. I'm gonna make it big. Is anybody left on here that can tell me how to get off? Rick, Lee, Lois Ann, anybody? Help! Oh, stop right there. Got it. Got it. There. Okay. It doesn't stop though. Oh my, what do I do? It's not stopping on me. Wow, I don't know what's the matter with this thing.